Okay, so if you have this LG profile, let me show you a few things because this one stopped drying and we had to have someone come out to fix it. So let me show you a few things that the technician noticed. So in the back here, that blue hose is for draining. The person that initially installed or put the washing machine here, they pushed that drain pipe way too far. So the person marked this. That's where it used to be. They pulled out that much tubing. They said there's only supposed to be about like 7 inches of the tubing going in, because if you put it too far and it's all the way down there, basically the sewage water can kind of like mix in with it and then come back up here into the drain water. So you don't want it to go in too far. You want it to drain and then it can just leak down. It doesn't need to go all the way into the sewage pipe there. Okay, so the other thing that you want to check is obviously the air filter, which I'm pretty sure you did. Okay, so right now it's dirty again because a lot of laundry was being done, but when this is here, okay, you push this down to pull it out, and then you just got to clean all this stuff off. So use your hand and just get all of that off. I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands, so I'll do that and I'll be back. Alright, I might need a tripod for this part, but let me see if I can show you. Alright, so we took out the majority of the lint. There's still stuff kind of on it, as you can see. So this is 2 parts. You can see there's this darker mesh filter. So to get that out, you kind of have to pull this down, or you can use this and pull it. Okay, and then it has some clips in there, so you pull it pretty hard. And you can see there's all this stuff in it. So what you do is you can take this thing out and you can kind of wash it with warm water, and then you can kind of like squeeze it out, get all that stuff out. Okay, so yeah, let me do that. Basically, you run it under warm water. If you can, run it the opposite way so it pushes the lint stuff back through. And then also you can rinse this out. So when you rinse this out, if water's kind of like staying on top, that means the filter mesh is clogged. Usually this happens more if you use fabric softener, where it will kind of build up that waxy film from the fabric softener. But basically after you if you run water and it just goes straight through, then you should be good. But if it gets stuck on here, then you kind of need to spray that out, use some warm water. Okay, don't use anything too hot. You don't want to try and melt this or mess it up. Alright, anyways, let me go ahead and wash these and I'll be back. Alright, so here we have the filter. We're going to go ahead and wash it. So this actually comes off of here. It can only go one way because, as you can see, this has 3 holes and this has 2 holes. So you can't flip it upside down or anything. If you flip it upside down, you won't have the handle. And if you flip it this way, then these holes won't line up. Okay, so we'll set that aside. And we're just going to spray some water through it. Okay, if you have this mode, you can spray through it better. And you can also crumple it up and squish it if you need to. But we're just gonna wash that lint out. Okay, we're basically blowing the lint the opposite way. So the lint is on this side, as you can see. We're basically pushing it through the other side. Okay. This is the best way to get all that lint off if you can't do it by hand. Okay. And then you kind of want to dry this before doing the laundry. Although it does blow warm air, so it should dry it quite a bit. But if you dry it better before putting it in, then less lint will stick to it when you do your laundry. So here you can see, now all that white lint stuff is pretty much gone. Gonna do it a little bit more, and then you can actually squeeze it and get the water out. Okay. Just like that. You can see that caught all the lint. So you don't want to just rinse this down your drain. If you can, get something like that to help catch it, so you're not gonna clog up your drain pipes with it. I mean, it shouldn't really clog it, but it's better to toss that in the trash than to flush it down the drain. Okay, so squeeze it as tight as you can. Get all that water out if you can. Shake it around a little bit. Okay, still some water's coming out. And here's that thing. Okay, so we'll grab that, we'll stick this back on. Again, make sure you match up the side with the 3 holes and the side with the 2 holes. So just line that up, push those on. All right, there's also a middle one here, so line that up and then line these two up just like that. All right, there you go. So this is all lined up now. All right, since we kind of squished it, you can see it got a little wrinkly. If you want, you can kind of wait, it'll kind of shape itself back up, or you can just leave it out to dry if you don't want to shake it around like that. I wouldn't leave it in the sun because I feel the sun will like make this all brittle and break. So yeah, I would only like use the water and then let it kind of air dry. But there we go. All right, then we have this piece, like I was saying, if you run water in it, right now it goes through, you can see it's not like kind of filling the thing up. But if you use a lot of, if you use a lot of fabric softener, then you might want to clean this thing out. So you can see there's lint here. We're going to try and wash it out the opposite direction. Looks like some lint is stuck on the other side as well, so let's flip this over and wash it out the other way as well. So that is just stuck there. Something's stuck here, so we might have to... some gooey stuff must have gotten on there, like syrup or sugar or something. Alright, anyways, that's done. You gotta like shake it out. If you want, you can even get some like paper and dry it a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. And we're pretty much gonna like shake this outside. It helps to kind of like, if you spin it in a circle, make sure you don't smack anything, but that will kind of use the centripetal force or whatever to help fling the water out. Okay, so I'm going to dry this better, and then we're going to go look at the dryer again. Alright, so I shook out the water. Here's what it looks like. This, you can see it says lint filter here, and then here you can see it says foam filter. So that's the side where this foam filter goes. You just line up the bottom has these little feet that go in, line that up, and then you can see on the top it also has some, so you kind of have to push it in at those points there and there. Alright, now it's all locked back in, the foam filter and that. Okay, and now let's go ahead and put it back in the dryer. Okay, so one other thing to take note of, you want to look in here and see if there's a bunch of lint built up. Okay, it's hard to focus the camera in there because it's focusing on the walls. But if lint is building up in there, you want a lint brush to get that out. It's like long, and it's kind of like a giant version of pipe cleaner. But anyways, you want to be very careful with the blue part. You don't want to damage that. It's very delicate. So try and focus on this side, and if you are going to brush this, brush it very lightly or softly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this thing back in. So just line that up. And it clicks in. Alright, again, this has this that helps it catch. If you need to take it out, you push that down and pull that out. Alright, so the last bit where you might be having issues is down here. They like to hide this here, so I'm gonna go get something to open this up. It helps to have something like a popsicle stick or flathead screwdriver or something. I wouldn't use a screwdriver because you'll scrape this all up, but like a popsicle stick, or if you have a plastic pry tool. You can even use a credit card, but let me show you. Let me go grab one and I'll be back. Alright, so we have a popsicle stick. Anything that's somewhat thin and sturdy, and then it can be wide, as wide as this whole door if you want. But basically we're focusing on this center. You can see there's kind of a little divot there. So push the tool into that, and then what you want to do is, you lift upwards. So pull up like this. And you can see it just pops down. Alright, if you're going to put this thing back, you line this up like that, and then push that, and then push up there. Okay, so again, just get the tool in there like that, and you lift up. You can put your hand here to kind of catch the door, but basically you're just pulling it up, and what that does is it pushes this clip down and allows it to release. Okay, so we'll set that door aside. In here, this has a filter, okay, and this, a lot of times there's water in it, so you might need like a pan or a towel or something. Depending how clogged it is, it might have a lot of water. You can use like one of those aluminum food pan things, those giant like sheet trays or whatever that you get if you order like a lot of food from a restaurant. All right, you can use one of those. That works best because you can fold the front down a little and then the water can come out. Hopefully it's not going to drain right now because it's draining fine. But anyways, you have this. We're going to twist that counterclockwise. Right, if it leaks everywhere, I'm going to have to get a towel and clean it up later. But we'll twist this counterclockwise. Oh, there's a lot of water actually. So let me go get a towel and clean that real quick. I'll be back. All right, so we're back. I got a towel here to catch the water. We're going to continue opening this out. Again, counterclockwise. You can see a lot of water is coming out. If you can, again, one of those aluminum pans would work well. But we're just going to do this real quick. All right, so we can go ahead now. Once you unscrew it enough, you can pull this out. And here you can see it catches all this gross lint stuff. Last time it was left so long, the lint all like completely filled this tray and it went all the way back there and it clogged it. So I actually had to, after unscrewing this, use pliers because it would unscrew, but it would only like move like, let me see if I can, it would only move like this. So we had to use pliers to yank this out. Honestly, I don't know why they designed it like this, because if it gets stuck, it's going to be a huge pain. I feel like they should put like kind of like a little wire that runs across or something so you can grab with your finger and just pull really hard here. All right, yeah, this design, I feel like they should have added something where you can loop your finger in and grab it. Honestly, if you want to modify this, I would say you can like drill a hole through here and here, and then you can put kind of like a picture frame wire and then just tie a knot in it, so that way you can use that picture frame wire to pull it out, or whatever you want, fishing line, whatever you have, that even like some you might need a stronger string, not like balloon string or ribbon, but yeah, you can use some stronger like wire or string to go in there. If you take it out and clean it often enough, honestly, you don't have to worry about it. It's not that hard to pull out. But if for some reason you forgot and you left it too long, you're going to need a lot more force. So this will continue twisting nonstop forever. Like if I hold this down, let me see. If I hold this down, you can see like it spins separately from the handle. Okay, so yeah, you'll be able to keep turning this nonstop forever. I like to twist it backwards and then feel it kind of click into place, but it's not going in right now. Oh, oops. You have to make sure to put it so that it's facing downwards like this, so that that filter is facing down. Otherwise it won't go in. I keep turning it sideways. Get in there. There we go. Okay. Then I like to twist it backwards to feel the threads catch. You'll feel like a click usually. There we go. And then we can twist it forward. And there we go. So that's pretty much it. Honestly, you don't need to put that door back if you're gonna be cleaning it out very often. So you can just leave it open like that. But if you want to make it nice and uniform, I guess you can put that door back on. Now that you know all you need is a popsicle stick. If you lose your popsicle stick, you can use that as an excuse to get another popsicle. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Put that thing back in and you should be good to go. If your thing has warranty where they'll come out and repair it, I recommend that, because we had someone come out and then they did a software update on it and it added like a pet mode or something or pet hair mode on here. So it didn't have that before, but see, now there's like a pet wash mode. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helped you out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, watch a few of my other videos, comment on those as well, like them. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.